The Ohio Veterans Hall of Fame recognizes Ohio's distinguished men and women who have worn the uniform of our nation's armed forces and then continue to contribute to their communities, state, and nation through exceptional acts of volunteerism, advocacy, professional distinction, public service, and philanthropy. The Ohio Veterans Hall of Fame. Nominate a veteran today.
Nick Sunday, U.S. Navy, Vietnam. I was born in Defiance, Ohio. Moved a lot around with my dad, who worked for International Paper. Joined the U.S. Navy. I got drafted, but joined the U.S. Navy in 1968. It was an eye-opening experience, put it that way, you know. But I was over there right after the Tet Offensive, and we were associated with a combat helicopter squadron. So we did 6 months on a carrier and 6 months at Cameron Bay. So kind of grew up real quick. We were doing CETO operations with the Australian Navy, and about 2 o'clock in the morning, one of our destroyers cut in front of the Melbourne aircraft carrier and cut the destroyer in half. So half of it went down in 18 minutes, and so we were in our helicopters. We were bringing the survivors up and taking them on to the carrier for whatever they needed, you know. So it's one of those things, you know. I mean, it's just like unbelievable. And then once I came back to stateside, I worked for the state of Ohio from under the Rhodes administration. So in 1980, I was hired. I had an accounting degree, and I worked in the office and got promoted up to the CFO, then became the deputy chief of the office of community services. And probably the last 3 or 4 years before I retired in 2012, I was on the national board of the National Entities Directors Association, and we would go to DC every year, and we started tracking veterans applying for our services like utility assistance, community service block grant, and we saw about a 300% increase of veterans coming back and needing those services. So I kind of knew this is what I wanted to do, you know, to help other veterans. So as soon as I retired, I hooked up with the VA, and for the first 6 months, I went to every organization to create a stakeholders list of all the people who help veterans. So it's worked out very well. I'm very grateful. I mean, like I said, I didn't go into this, you know, trying to get accolades or anything like that. I did it to help veterans, and you know, this is just kind of a product doing that. It takes you back and say, wow, you know, other people notice this.
Selection and induction into the Ohio Veterans Hall of Fame is a great honor. Nominate a veteran today.